Halftime at Dwight Perry Stadium with the MAC East Division crown on the line. Kent State and Bowling Green tied at 10 apiece. You know, we love to celebrate MAC excellence, and junior captain Ron Goble of Bowling Green, defensive end, comes from that very strong football campus area of the Plymouth Canton-Salem High Schools in suburban Detroit. He's a national candidate for the American Coaches Association Football Good Works Team Award, and oh, does he come from a true Mid-American Conference family.
It's pretty cool having two parents that played in the MAC. They both played at Eastern Michigan. It's actually where they met. My dad played baseball and my mom played volleyball there. So it was cool. Actually, we got to play Eastern a couple weeks ago and got to beat them. And got to, grow up knowing that my parents played college sports and they instilled a lot of discipline in me and they believed in me. It was just good coming from that type of pedigree. Yeah, the recruiting process was a grind. Just I was playing baseball and football at the same time and trying to decide which sport I wanted to play. And really, both of those sports, there's just a huge summer camp circuit, and it really was a grind. And it was hard. But when Bowling Green offered me, I was super excited to be able to play in the MAC. And I knew that my parents had played in that conference, and it was a really good conference. So that was exciting. It's just been an awesome ride since coming here in 2009. A lot of the guys that were in my class, a few of them are captains now too, and just we took our licks together early on, and we went through the hard workouts, and it was really cool to get rewarded and to be thought of like that by my teammates to be a captain. But really, we just have a great team that follows really well, and a lot of guys that are really excited about the mission that we're on to win this MAC championship. So it's been they make it easy for us a lot, but it's been a great honor. Yeah, it was cool growing up in that area with three big high schools, and we always had a lot of successful athletes. There was a player a few years before me at Plymouth that played at Eastern Michigan for football, and there's always been players going to MAC schools from my area. So it was definitely cool. Definitely a really good experience growing up surrounded by those athletic programs. Yeah, it's fun talking to my mom and dad about their stories. One of my mom's best moments was when she broke her nose during the middle of a volleyball match, and then they had to set it back in place, and she kept playing. And it's hard for me to see my mom that way as being so tough, but I can see it. And then my dad, he's really humble about all of his accolades, but I know one of the cool things about him was he was an outfielder, but he was also a left-handed pitcher that they would bring in just to pick people off. So I never did quite get as good as him at that in baseball, but that's a cool story about him. It would just be an awesome reward for our whole team and for our defense, because like I was saying before, there's a ton of kids that play for us on defense that we've gone through some hard times together, and we took our licks early on playing as freshmen and playing really young against a lot more experienced groups. And this year we're finally getting to see it all kind of come together, and there's just a ton of behind the scenes stuff in the summer and in the winter, and just getting up early and having to grind that we're getting to see pay off, and it's really rewarding. It'd be awesome tomorrow to come out and just play great and be able to stop Kent State's really good rushing attack.
That's a true MAC family. A good look at the Gobles. Our executive producers, Raymond Rolak and Greg Logan, giving us a look at the Goble MAC family. 10-10 tie. We're right back.